came out of the Hunger Games.
Mockingjay!
Part 2. So...
What did everybody think?
What did you guys think of the movie?
Well, I went in not expecting anything worthwhile. I thought, to be honest, I thought it was long. There was like 8 spots where I thought it could have ended really epically.
Yeah.
And then it kept going. Like, I think what would have been sweet is at that part where the explosion. It would have been sweet if Katniss was dead and they lost. And they lost. I kind of wish like they lost and you could have left it that snow wins and that the Hunger Games just continue and that the whole thing, you know,
pointless.
All of these movies were completely
just,
pointless.
Yeah,
that would have I think that would have been kind of epic.
I could see that.
Yeah. So anyway, I thought it kind of dragged on a bit, but
I agree.
The middle war bit I felt was decent.
There was a good amount of action, but some of the things, and I mean, I understand the factor that it is a movie and they only have, you know, a set run time, but some things they just magically went from point A to point B and they're just there.
So you don't think it was long enough?
No, there was definitely a good length. Trust me. I sat through this twice today. I had already seen this.
You've already seen this?
I had already seen this today.
So you couldn't go see it with us earlier, but you could see it by yourself earlier.
Pretty much.
What a jerk.
I didn't actually see it by myself because
Rachel
was quite angry that I wasn't going with her, so I said fine. So we went to see it at 12:30 today, and then
which is the time we wanted to see it at.
We all could have went and saw it.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
We get it. We
Fine.
get it.
No, there's no excuse for that.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta make concessions for dates.
But see,
and niceness
we were shopping, and we decided, and we just said fine.
Wait.
But anyways.
You were also shopping?
Yeah.
Give me your man card, sir.
I'm sorry. I have Christmas shopping. I actually bought you a gift. Maybe I should return it.
You should.
Maybe I should return it because you're not going to get it anymore.
You know what?
Men don't give each other gifts.
You know what another thing women like to do is return things. Unbelievable.
Anyway, back to the movie.
Yes.
While we're on Christmas shopping, before we get going, both of you have significant others.
Sure.
And
you don't.
I do. She's very significant.
I would hope so.
And do they have siblings, like sisters?
Sure.
2 brothers.
2 brothers? Okay, well then
A sister.
you don't really care. So or you don't really matter because you can't.
That's what I've been told my whole life.
What would you do? How would Emily take it if you got her sister jewelry for Christmas? Would that be like weird?
I have no idea. Why would you get? So you want to get? I don't understand. Why?
Yeah.
Why?
Because
that's personally, or you two as a group?
No, just me.
Like what?
See, I wouldn't buy a gift for my in-law.
Well,
period.
it's like a Christmas thing, and we're in
you
a Christmas pool, and that's what she wanted.
Oh,
wait.
If it's specifically from a list for a secret or like for that kind of deal,
Yeah,
then
that's
fine.
fine.
That's fine. No, it's really weird.
If you're going out of your way, let's say if you had to buy, like my family, where you have to buy for everybody, and you just said, "Oh, I'm gonna buy her a necklace," and that's kind of weird. But I mean,
and the other thing is, if you weren't obligated to buy a gift and you decided to buy a gift for the sister of your significant other, I don't know. I would never buy Amy anything. Not that I don't like her or anything. I barely get gifts for my wife, let alone sister.
You gave her the gift of a child.
Well, we can't afford gifts. Are frivolous. We barely ever do gifts because you'd rather put the money towards more important things.
Fair enough.
So anyway,
that's a responsible thing.
Okay, so it's okay.
I
feel like it's weird.
Given the situation, it's okay.
Well, yes. If you were just deciding out of the random blue to buy her a gift, or that's weird. But if it's an obligation due to the family Christmas kind of deal, then that's cool. If that's what she wants and what she specifically asked for, then
rings are weirder than necklaces, which are weirder than earrings.
And it was earrings.
Yeah, so earrings is fine.
Yeah, earrings are fine.
It's not like you're getting her like a ring that says like
weird.
"I love you."
It's like a keepsake ring or necklace.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
Don't worry.
Don't get one like a heart or anything.
Anyway, I feel like we've gone way overboard.
Yeah, definitely.
We've
definitely off
quite
topic.
a lot.
Okay, I just wanted to get everyone's opinion.
And this is all going to be in the video because Alex hates editing.
Absolutely, absolutely. Anyway, so you thought there were parts missing.
There were. I'm just saying that they went from point A to point B. There were things that were in the movie that didn't need to be in the movie. I'm not the producer, but again, that's what we do. Is
you think it could have been told differently?
Yes. That's a very good way of putting it.
I understand
I mean, there's. How did they just? I don't know. I could list some examples, but we're already using up our own runtime, so.
I don't know. I feel like it was good. Like the pacing, I felt like there could have been like 8 endings, and they just kept going. They totally Lord of the Rings did.
Yeah.
We're like, oh, they're done. No, they're not. Oh, they're done. No, they're not. Oh, they're done. No, they're not. And
Yeah.
I feel like when that happens, you get to like Jesus, are they done yet? And then it feels like longer.
The one thing that I will say that I was very disappointed in is that they completely skipped any type of funeral for Prim. I mean, all of a sudden it's just like there's the mom there kind of acting like a nurse, and then
No funeral.
all better, and what? I'm sorry,
Right.
that was like a major character death. Like I would imagine if they had killed off any one of the major 3 characters, there would have been something. But
Right.
she seemed like such a major secondary character.
Right, especially the importance that she held to
The primary
Kat,
character. Yeah.
that they should have. Yeah, I'm surprised that there wasn't a small scene
Something.
when she went back to District 12.
Something.
Right.
Exactly.
Another small scene. I think they're probably like,
Well,
God damn, guys.
Well, there was a couple other scenes, like I guess the whole, that part of getting over it and doing that might have been the cat bit they did instead of the funeral bit.
Maybe.
But
She channeled her inner Simpsons crazy cat lady to a T.
yes.
That cat did not move though.
That was
I was shocked when that cat just took it like a
that cat
champ.
made it through the bombing of District 12. I'm
He's not scared of a
it's
cop.
It was probably hungry as shit.
Yeah, it's probably seen some shit.
And it made it through the Attack on 13 last movie.
That's right.
Yep.
Yeah, that cat's seen some shit. It's probably not afraid of a cup flying at it. That's nothing.
Yeah. And
Some yelling.
it's always hated Katniss anyway, so it's like, yeah, this is...
Yeah.
This is your average day.
Yeah, it was kind of like the nice coming together. I guess that's a good point. That was a good scene. I enjoyed that scene. But I was still surprised that there wasn't something more concrete for that part to tie up that loose end. But
Probably some spoilers. What did you think of the ending?
anticlimactic.
No, like the bit with where she's gonna execute Snow.
Oh, you could tell that was going to be the case because she saw the new woman as Snow himself.
Right. Well, the second she says,
That's-
right.
That's
Like, how do you-
exactly how it was gonna go.
She was starting on a path, and that path was just going to continue.
You know how-
there was never going to be an election. There was never going to be a stuff
Right,
in the
of
Hunger
course not.
Games.
You know how that could have easily been avoided? She didn't stand directly behind him. I mean, from advice, if you shoot arrows, you don't put anything that you're not willing to get shot behind your target.
Or even with like any vicinity of the.
Yeah, like
If it's
Even if
anything
it's
like when we're
behind
shooting
you.
them.
yeah. So I mean that probably could have been easily avoidable.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So out of 10 Hunger Games, how many?
6.
6.
Rachel.
Those sewers were spooky, by the way.
That was
I didn't
pretty
like the frog
intense.
monsters.
Emily said that in the books they were actually like wolves and not weird zombies.
That's weird.
What?
Wolves.
They're not wolves.
Wolves in the
Wolves
sewer.
Wolves is in the first one.
Oh, okay.
Or-
I don't know. I was just going.
They're
Emily
like
thought that
weird,
wasn't
like-
how they actually
they're
were.
weird,
They weren't like
no, they aren't
zombies.
that way. They're like amphibian.
Oh,
Less Slendermanish.
I expected them like when she
thought that
was
was
like
pretty
just
intense.
peering out the first time. I thought they were going to come at
Oh,
that
I know.
point.
That was
That's good
awesome. I'm like,
suspense.
don't.
That's good
I thought they were gonna,
suspense.
I was
get
like, I'm not
Pollock
looking out
just,
there.
like-
I wouldn't look out there.
Yeah.
I think the
Yeah.
whole
I
movie
wish
should
she's
have
got
been them in the
balls than I
sewers.
do.
Oh, she does.
Hey guys, okay.
Right in the sewers the whole time. That was probably my favorite part of the movie.
The sewers was pretty intense.
Yeah.
They did. They held that suspense for a long
And who
time.
doesn't like a movie where like your like group is getting picked away by
Yeah.
like
Right.
monsters and
Exactly.
Yeah.
It kept it. It really held the interest. I think.
And it kind of had a Game of Thrones, Walking Dead-esque
It's
type
true
of
because some of those characters were
Maze
getting
Runner.
to be,
Yeah.
you know, pretty main. You know, because they've been there for a couple movies
Trying
now.
to think of what his name was. I don't mean to be racist. The black guy just like
So-
what?
yeah.
Like that. You completely like just.
Why do all the black characters that Katniss loves die? Like, just throwing
Pan Am's
that
racist.
in there.
That's just how it goes.
Well, yeah.
So how many Hunger Games out of 10 would you give this?
Comparatively, I would have to say probably a good 7.5.
7.
I enjoyed the movie. There was good parts, a little bit of things that I would change, but otherwise it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
So 6. So you 7.5. Rachel, what did you give it?
4.
4.
I really enjoyed it, but
Seems kind of counterintuitive. What you just said.
I did not appreciate some of the political significance behind some of their directorial choices.
What
and
does
in the
that
book
mean?
itself a bit, but
Wow, we are not that deep.
I was surprised by how much filming they got done with Philip C. Hoffman. He was in it way more. Obviously, that last bit with the note with Seamus was probably supposed to be Philip Seymour Hoffman. You know, it was supposed to be his character talking to her, but obviously he's
I don't know.
Actually, no, I don't
I think
it
they
is.
filmed it like at the same time.
I wonder though. The only scene I had of a question of whether they kind of CGI'd him in was
TV thing.
not well that one definitely, and then one where right after Katniss shot the woman.
He was sitting at the table. Katniss shot the woman.
Katniss shot the woman, and then
Going.
it like the camera went to his face, and he kind of smirked. It just seemed like it was layered. That was the only thing that I
After
thought,
Katniss was shot, he was also sitting at a table. And I was like, could he be CGI'd? That's the problem. They're getting good. They're
well,
getting
look at
sneaky.
Fast
What
and
do you give
Furious
it?
7.
I'd probably give it oh, this is tough. A 6 1/4.
I was the lowest.
For the
I was
quarter
the
quell?
lowest score.
Yeah.
You're like, that's not why, but
I don't know.
Quarter is for the swamps, for the sewers.
Sure,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
No, the 6 is for the sewers. And the quarter is because you have to sit through the
8 alternative
part
endings.
1 first. And all the
Part one.
alternative endings.
Yeah,
Sweet.
I would have to downmark them large if they were to do that.
Like the second movie's not bad, but then part 1's
Part 1's nothing but build up all the
right,
time.
it's true. To be honest, they could have condensed part 1 and made it kind of more of like one movie.
just because when the movie started, I forgot that it ended with the strangling, and so I was
Yeah.
like, why is her throat bruised?
It's funny. When I was talking to, we were whispering, maybe not as. Anyway,
we were-
and I was like, I don't remember what happened. All of a sudden, it came with the bruise, and I'm like, oh yeah,
Yeah, like
I
the
remember.
logos, Katniss.
Yeah, and I was like, okay, I remember. This is what
There was also a lot of dark shots to white.
happened. Oh, I love those.
Like it's just like
And
you're
you're
like,
like,
oh.
What was weird was at the beginning of the movie there was no snow, right? And then at the end of the movie
Is that symbolic?
is snow. And when we left or went into the movie, there was no snow on the ground. And now it's snowing.
Quite a lot.
True. Pretty
And
heavily.
It's almost like we live in a dystopia too.
It's like the movie weather's the real life weather.
I'm
Nice.
curious to delve more into your political aspects though.
Oh, I don't know if I.
Anyway,
don't wanna post that
I don't
on
think
the
we have enough
internet.
time for that.
Yeah,
That'd be days.
we
So
I'm curious because that's the deepest we'll have ever gone into any movie.
it's already the deepest we've ever gone.
Oh, we
Normally
got
we're
into Christmas.
Normally we just get the tip,
I'm sure people are.
just the tip, and
Still
then we're done.
counts.
Even on
counts.
the Tina's movie, we only got the tip.
So that's
Sweet.
about it for today. Next
Nice.
time we're gonna watch some other movie. We also have we're gonna try to build a boat,
Yes,
Tinfoil boat that holds some sort of coin
Weight.
denomination.
a weight. Whoever
Whoever
wins
holds the most money.
Yeah,
gets to keep the money.
When I was
Oh, there's a deal.
so Alex is providing all the money.
Nope.
No, we each have to supply a specific amount.
That's fair. That's fair.
I don't really have money to bet, but that's
Neither do I.
nice.
All right. So we'll find a time for that, and
that?
until then,
Thanks for watching.
take it easy.
Peace.
Bye.